TIA means? Actually, TIA means the mini stroke. Like ischemic stroke, it occurs, but it is to have with a very temporary period of time. Maybe the major changes or maybe the time duration, it may not be like the massive stroke, but there will be disruption of blood supply to a particular area of the brain, but the extensive damage will not occur that much. So they are caused by a temporary decrease in blood supply to a part of brain, which may last as little as only 5 minutes. So due to that 5 minutes, also sometimes person may have dizziness, person may have vertigo, person may have increase of blood pressure. There might be numbness and tingling sensation in one sided of the part of the body. So due to this TIA also, there might be some minimum changes in the general system of the patients. So like an ischemic stroke, a TIA occurs when a clot or a debris reduces or blocks blood flow to a particular part of the nervous system. All right, so this is also in continuation of the classification of stroke. You can also mention that TIA, it's considered as a mini stroke. Next is the diagnosis. We all know that how the patient with cerebrovascular accident is been diagnosed. First is the foremost one is the history collection from the detailed history collection of the patient. Then physical examination consisting of head to toe examination with Glasgow Coma Scale assessment. Then CT scan, which is a prime importance in case if in CT scan the area identified is not that clear, or the damage which has been caused due to the ischemic or embolic or maybe the hemorrhagic stroke, if it is not clear that much, then only the doctor will ask to go for a MRI scan. Otherwise, CT scan is fine enough to diagnose a stroke. Then CT in case if it is related with any cerebral artery, which is directly maybe connected with the angiograph, like coronary vessels as well. So there might be chances that we need to go for a CT guided angiography. So angiography to rule out like whether any collateral blood supplies are also blocked, or maybe like which exact form of damage has occurred into the arteries of the cerebral area. Then conventional angiogram, nowadays new technologies have come up with so much of we measure this CT scan machine with the counts as Tesla. So much of traditional, like instead of traditional, so many new CT scan machines have come up. Even the 3D images pictures are coming up. During when we were studying, that time it was not that easy to diagnose even with a very extensive area of the brain damage. But now with this new technologies which have come up, the investigations and the diagnostic tests are very prominent to identify exactly which part of the brain is damaged. Then carotid Doppler, it is important so that we to rule out there is any changes in the carotid artery or not, because carotid artery is the artery which is directly connecting from the heart to the brain, and which is the largest artery in our body. Then in relation to the cardiac test, ECG is important to rule out any cardiac causes. Or we have seen yesterday, one of the risk factors is atrial fibrillation, which may also lead to sudden stroke. So to rule out any arrhythmias or any cardiovascular changes, ECG is very important. Now, in case of blood test, we all know that any infection related, we have to see that any infection or inflammation, especially to rule out that blood for ESR, CRP, then electrolytes, random blood glucose, complete blood count, complete blood profile, we say, lipid profile. This is important to rule out the overall condition of the blood. Next is is it all right to you, for you, the diagnostic tests? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the management. So let us begin with the medical management. The name itself is very important. That is the first drug of choice. It is called tissue plasminogen activator. It inhibits the changes of plasminogen to plasmin, because if the more of clot formation are going on increasing, then there might be much more damage, extensive damage in the areas of the brain. To reduce that clot formation, tissue plasminogen activator is immediately given. But here one thing is there, we have to remember that tissue plasminogen activator will work if a patient reaches the hospital within 12 to 24 hours of the stroke. If he is coming after 48 hours or 72 hours or maybe later on, there is no scope of this particular drug. So TPA is a clot buster which will reduce the formation of clot. Slowly, it will dissolve it, and thus it is also preventing further reoccurrence of the stroke. Because sometimes what happen, patient is in hospital, then after that also during treatment another stroke has occurred in some other area. We